Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a very interesting video, and this is a video. It's basically a book haul video. And basically what I'm going to show you guys is everything I've hauled in the last couple of weeks at the end of Christmas and the end of the holidays. So basically, what I'm going to show you is, guys, all the books that I haul for this month, basically. So I managed to add a couple of more books to my Timelife series book, as well as start collecting another set of Timelife books. Now, the first book that I'm going to show you here is another one of the Timelife Enchanted World books, and that is this one. This is known as the Book of Christmas. And basically, it's just like all the rest of the books. They have a beautiful picture on the front. The book is red. When you open it up, you get these gorgeous pictures of Christmas stuff and things that have something to do with Christmas. And basically, this book basically will tell you different stories, like the story of the Nutcracker. You learn about that. You also learn about a few pretty scary stories in here too when it comes to Christmas. Um, Different characters. You even get to learn about Santa Claus, so like where his legend came from, what he is into different legends, and how he basically evolved into what he is to this day. You basically learn all of this. And I love the Nutcracker one because that's part of the Nutcracker one. It's pretty cool. And she gets kidnapped by a three-headed rat. It's pretty neat. And then how the soldiers actually rescued her. And basically, you get to see a lot of... And the beauty about these books, they're beautiful drawings. I love the drawings to these books. And they're very interesting. And you get like the story of Santa Claus and different, like Saint Nicholas, Father Christmas. And you get the different stages. You learn the different stages. And the beauty about the book is at the end of the very end of the book, there's even stories on Jesus, about angels, about Jesus, and stuff like that, which is Bible stories about the story of the star and the little three wise men. You knew that. And basically, you get to know all these other things about this book. And the beauty about this book is very interesting, is at the very end of the book, once you get to reading it, they're actually songs. Like this one here. This one is the three ships. And you get to basically, you can actually sing along with the song. And there are like several pages in here of all the different Christmas songs. Some of them you recognize, some you don't. And I just love them. They're so cool. Like the Carol of the Birds. And there are like hundreds of them. This book is like incredible. I love reading about the Book of Christmas. I had to get this book because I like this book, and it's a good book to have in my collection. Now, the next book I ended up getting was one that I really, really liked to read. And the next one is Witches and Wizards. You get to learn about the different wizards, and then I even found out that this book is a first edition. So this one is rare. I rarely come up on first editions, and from the way it looks, it's in good condition. I love the picture of Merlin on the front. It is beautiful. And you get to see different things like the tarot cards. And you learn what they mean and stuff like that there. You go through a lot when it comes to these books. And remember, this series is old. I think there's even other stories in here, like all the magic and stuff, like Camelot. And there are other books that go a little bit deeper, and magic and witches and creatures of all types are in this book. And you get to basically learn about how the wizards and the witches and stuff like that. And most of it is medieval time in this one. So you do get to learn a lot about in this book, and I love this book. It's one of my favorites. It is very much fun to read. Now, my next book is another series to Time Life series. Oops, sorry. which is another book to true crimes. And the book is Mass Murderers. This is one of the few books that I love to read. Other than serial killers and the other one, this is a good one as well. And this one right here tells you about different people that you didn't know about, like the guy who actually opened fire and killed a bunch of people at McDonald's. The McDonald's would never give you a history of this. They will not come out and say, "Oh my God, our store actually got a bunch of people got killed at our store." They would never let you know where this happened at. But there was a shooting and a murder at McDonald's, and this guy just went nuts. And he just walked into a McDonald's restaurant and started killing people. And they're not serial killers. These guys are called mass murderers. Um, and there's even one about the rampage in the English village. A woman. There's even one about a guy who hated women, and he literally shot and killed them. There's some pretty shocking pictures in this book. I will try to show you as many as I can. So if you actually see this book, you can actually see in black and white they're carrying a victim of one of the shooting. And there's like some pretty shocking photos and stories in here. And then basically you get to know you get to victims and people who have been shot and killed. Like there's a guy in here who basically he was a racist, and he basically let his rage take over him, and he shot and murdered a bunch of innocent people. And the sad part about it is you really can't figure that people actually exist like this, because you never know what can set somebody off. And there's even photos of police officers doing the shootings and the part when they're like hiding. And these pictures are more update than the other ones, and basically you get to see the scary things. And some of them even have bodies, like this one here. There's even a photo of a body, just one of the victims that got shot. So these books are great. If you actually want to know what really happened, get these books and just sit and read them, because you will come upon things that you could not believe, that there was actually people out there that actually did these things. Okay. Now, my next book, I did not get it offline. I actually found it in a thrift store. And I was just looking through a thrift store. I went to the West End, and I went to the thrift store there. And I came up on this. I love these books. And this is the book called The Real Mother Goose. I do know that Barnes & Noble sells this book, but Barnes & Nobles usually will sell this book for about almost $30. Hardback, about $30. I found it for $1.50. Practically new, you guys. That's what I forgot. This book has barely been touched, and it's called The Real Mother Goose. It has all of my favorite nursery rhymes in there, from Jack B. Limber all the way up to the Camel, the Black Hen, Miss Muffet, Curly Locks. There are lots of them in here. Some I've heard of, and some I have not. And I love the drawings. I don't know. It says the picture is by a woman by the name of Blanchard Fisher Wright. I love her drawings. They're so cute. And I like the way she does it. There's even one story here about two sisters. One liked tea, one liked coffee, and for some weird reason they didn't like it. They could never agree. They were sisters, so I'm like, okay, that's weird. Like Baba, Black Sheep, all these in it, and I love books like these. These are some of my favorite books to read when I was a kid. I love reading them. So guys, if you get a chance to actually get your hand on a book like this, and you see it in the thrift store, get it. They're fun to read. Oh my God, they're so much fun to read. Now, my next set of books is a whole new series from Timelife. Timelife has a third series out, and some of you may know about it, some may not. And the Timelife series that I'm talking about is this one. Mysteries of the Unknown. I love this book because it tells you, like this one right here is mysterious creatures. And this tells of Bigfoot, the Yeti, the Swamp Man, the Swamp Ape. I forgot what it, Skunk Ape or something like that, and it tells different stories over the years, like Lizard Man. There's a story of the Lizard Man. Even the Chupacabra is in this thing. So basically, it basically examines all the legends of creatures that people have claimed they have seen over the years, like giant turtles and stuff like that. Like if you look at this, even Loch Ness monster, people have claimed they've seen it, and the drawings are pretty interesting. Some of them are actually photographs of. I think that's a whale. I'm not like sure of that. It looks like a whale to me or something, and creatures that have been found on beaches and stuff. These are beautiful photographs. I love them, and I like the one about the giant squid. There are like thousands of them. Even a photo of maybe Nessie, the real Nessie. So you get a lot of these stories in this book, and basically you get the elusive creature of the Congo. There are all kinds in this book. Now this is Timelife series third series, and you can purchase this book in its in paperback form. But the problem is when you purchase in paperback form, it takes away from the beauty of the book. I love the hardback covers, so I decided to purchase the hardback covers, and I love the way the book looks and how they had it made. It's black and leather bound, and the next one I have is basically the same book from the same series, and this is Phantom Encounters. I love this book because it's got so many cool ghost stories in it, guys. If you like ghost stories like I do, like scary stories, I mean stuff that really happened. Like one of them is the one about a cat. There's like one set of pages in here, and I love. It's like telling where people have went to war, and they've seen things like the ghosts and stuff, and they've seen different ghosts in the stories. And there are all kinds of ghost stories in here. Like this is actually the Tower of London, and they're actually telling you as to where you get to see the different bodies, like the little twins here, the twin nephew, the twin princesses, Henry VIII, the Cloak Man, and basically this book tells you all about that. So this is Phantom Encounter. I do have more of these. I am planning on ordering more of these books. And guys, you should know these books are 1 cent on Amazon. I ended up paying $4 for them because you have to pay $3.99 shipping. But if you want this series of books, to get this series of book as a single set, you would pay maybe $300. So this might be the best way to get them. So guys, these are good books. If you guys want these books, go ahead, go on Amazon, order them. They're great books to have. Okay, guys, my time is getting very long. I will be bringing you more updates when it comes to books because I have more coming in. Until then, I'm going to say peace out.